It's the Cable Show.
What do you do with a pack one, pick one here? I like a Solemn. I like an Inferno Titan. Bath is probably the best card. I've been really impressed with Kinnan in this cube. I think I'm going to pack one, pick one, a Mox Opal. Because I'm boring and I like to do that. That card would see a lot of play. Yeah, no shit. It would see an ass load of play. Make Legacy a little better, I think. Yeah, Thoughtseize is the best card here. I'm going to take this Bauble. Make this Opal look a little... You don't know if they'd print that into Standard? Yeah, because they're cowards. Do you remember when no one cared about Bauble? I do not. I've always cared about Bauble. I literally advocated for the card to be added to the Vintage Cube. There were like seasons where I complained about there like not being enough cantrips, about like talking about all the random synergies it had with cards like Monastery Mentor and such. Huge Bauble advocate. I could keep the artifacts train going and just grab Relic. Strix is also an artifact, but it is difficult, right? If you're going to try and like Goblin Welder. It's hard to put Goblin Welder and Strix in the same deck. We're not necessarily weldering, but, you know, you get the idea. I'm just going to take the Relic. Oh, should we moat? Should we just grab a fucking moat here? You know, Plateau is tempting. A little Signet action. There's a Karmic Guide. Keith's not crazy. The Signet's pretty bad if we end up playing just like blue-white control. I think I'm gonna grab the Fetch. Haven't quite nailed down my colors yet. How highly should we be taking Moat? So Moat's very specific, right? P-Wave and Jailer are cards that go into like any kind of aggressive white strategy. Moat's on the very opposite end of the spectrum. Like, you're moating people out with, like, the dirtly fucking control decks. Yeah, the Candelabra is tempting, but we don't have the Academy yet. I think I'm going to take Glorybringer here. Very different sort of specific deck. All burning. Is this it? Is this the fucking Wildfire deck? Both sideboard options, right? The Thalia and the Finks. Finks for aggro, Thalia for combo. Spirit hits some combo in some control decks. Really fun tune. All right. Back to the Halloween playlist. I'm so happy. This deck's going to look so janky, and it's going to be so good. Just trust. You just got to trust. Spooky Caleb stream? Fucking terrifying. I think I'm supposed to grab this Sacred Foundry. I want the Wrath. But there are other Wraths. I think we already passed the Plateau. Elspeth can beat Moat. It just takes a while. It would not be a bad card here at all. Oh, was there a Cursed Scroll? That card would rip in this deck. Looking at Gruul Signet and Elspeth Knight Errant. Huh. 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 This is the first time you've heard Bach on the stream. My apologies. Geddon is tempting. That Emerald's kind of tempting. And of course, the highlighted Everflowing Chalice is very tempting. Emmy does beat Moat, yeah. So does the Elspeth that I passed. Happy Cubaween to you as well, Scrapple. Of course, Catbeards. Red's not feeling very open. ECD would be great. I'm going to take the Showdown, though. Really hard to just like not flood out when all of your permanents are spells, right? Or all your permanents are mana. When you're playing a bunch of acceleration, you need to have the card draw so you don't just flood the bejeebus, is what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, Vandwedge. And as the title says, this is the best version ever. Mastery to flashback burning. Ooh, little Chandra action. Nice draft for some walkies. Yeah, I like this prismatic ending. I also dig the Vantage and the Crucible. I'm thinking... Yeah, we have Heath, City of Traders, and this Burning of Zinye. Could be actually a good Crucible effect. This deck might just be slow and shitty enough for that card. But the Vantage is hard to pass, right? Catbeard, thanks the $5 donation. The Wrath Wield and the Cursed Scroll Wield and the Elspeth Wield. What do I do here? I think I'm supposed to grab the Wrath. Hey, Patanda, thanks for the resub. Thanks for 27 months there. Have we done Tubular Bells yet? We did, yeah. KenXI stipped Tubular Bells, or song requested Tubular Bells within the first, like, couple of minutes of the stream. Was just like, I'm here! The bells are here. I guess we got a Geddon, right? Because we got this Crucible here. You got a Geddon. Hey, AJWR, thanks for the resub. Thanks for the 27 months there. You're very welcome for the stream. Looking at this Flooded Strand, one more fetch for the Crucible. Was hoping we would get like a Mox or something here. Library is interesting. Wasteland's interesting. I think Library is a little more interesting, even with the Crucible in our deck. Yeah, we passed like 3 win cons in that last pack. I maybe should have grabbed the Elspeth on its second tour. I took the Wrath over it. We need a couple more. We need a couple more big flyers so we can actually close out games. And the key win cons that we missed already are 13 mana Emrakul and 6 mana Elspeth. Both of those would have been great here. Yeah, we can ult Chandra. We can kill with the Glorybringer. Both of those work. We do not have the things to imprint on a Chrome Mox. The smokestack here is a little on the slow side. I'm going to play it because we've got like the Wraths and the Armageddons and stuff, but it is very much on the slow side. I'll probably wheel, right? Should I take the Signet? How many cards are going to be left? 4. Let's try and wheel it. Correct, Mana Works. Yeah, I was saying Library is more interesting than Wasteland, even though we have the Crucible. Oh, it's my Signet, but we're going to take Swords here. You're sorry? Can I still be Caleb? Hey, Joel, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 76 months there. Boomer sub for a Boomer Cube. I'll cheers to that. Yeah, that Teferi's borderline worth splashing, huh? I think I'm just supposed to grab Sarah Paragon. It's a little fiddly, you know, like now both my flyers died of burning, but it'll probably be okay. Hey, there we go. Now we have to figure out... Thanks for the sub! Paranoian, thanks for the resub, thanks for 18 months. Happy Haunted Halloween! Right back at ya. Yeah, we have to decide which is more important to the deck, the Workshop or the Academy. And that's very hard. I think it's Workshop. We have this glut of 4s that don't care about Workshop at all. Another Geddon? I think I'm going to take Nahiri here. Looking at Chandra, looking at Gideon. Yes. Smokestack making that Workshop pickup look a lot better, huh? Really glad I took the Signet. Deck opponents. I mean, I think Smokestack is a fine enough win con. What's he building in there? Oh yeah, Puncher's Chance. Yeah, I've drafted this archetype before. I don't think this is the best example, sadly, but it should be fun to play out. The old Concede version. Yeah, sorta. Do we have enough colored sources? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red sources, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white. This Golgari signet's so awkward, being double off color. I can't believe we had to pass that Boros signet. All right, and I've not forgotten your Summer Quest Catbeards. I'm going to play that. Please duress me turn 1. God, that'd be so savage. The perfect hand doesn't exist. Insane Key? I don't think so. I think this hand's like actively great. We got workshops, which we want most of our openers, and libraries just like a draw engine by itself. It's just gonna like draw us a bunch. What's this cube with not giving me power? We had a couple power decks the other day. They did very well too. They were like 2 of the best decks that I've drafted in the cube. Weird, right? Well, that's all kind of unfortunate. Not finding a rock for workshop. But I do not mind discarding a card. I'm just going to fetch out Sacred Foundry and activate Library again. I'm going to fetch first because I don't want to draw the Sacred Foundry. I don't think it's worth swordsing to not have to discard here. Got plenty of land drops to go around, right? There's a bear behind me. I don't believe you for a second. So Barrington would never let an intruder come in. Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to like bait out removal before they go for twin or something. Hey, C3 slip ball, 23 thinks the sub thinks that's 69 months. Are stips open? They certainly are. There's some cards, huh? Novellin, thanks for the $20 donation. Ghouls and Goblins. All right. I think we have some matches to play here, but I appreciate the donation. That's an excellent Halloweeny stip. You hate that spider? No, 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 no. It's coming in for a hug. The spider's good vibes. Double Armageddon's nice if they've got like a spell piercer or something. Like a daze or whatever. Hey, Johnny Buttock, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 11 months. Opponent is over there drawing 2 per turn. We'll see if that ends up being good for them. This board's kind of fucked up. Yes, opponent, you're the monarch. Drawing extra card. They did have the force spike earlier. You should always play your land before you uptick Chandra, so you can play the cards you hit. Should probably uptick this too. Triflin, thanks for gifting 2 subs. Congratulations to Chrysapi and to Son of Gloin 69. I have no idea what my notification was trying to do there, but when I reveal land. Oh, maybe I should hold on to that Worn Power Stone. Hold on to spells for the Chandra emblem here. It says Triflin is gifted a total of 499 subs to the channel. I could have sworn you were at 499 the other day. I guess you weren't. Right on the edge. The cusp, as it were. What do you think they're tinking up? Portal's bad. Blightsteel's bad. Portal? Alright. They're going to get to reanimate that mutt? Opponent's seen a lot of cards. Might find him a bounce spell or something. I've got a Cradle of Filth track in here. Alright, let's see what it is. It is Halloween after all. Sure. And Dak for daring to steal from me. I gotta say, that game was very satisfying. That was some good old-fashioned scumduggery going on there. I almost like touch the spirit realm for when Dak steals something, we can like blink it back. I gotta go pee real quick. I'm gonna do that. Gonna jam an ad while I'm going piss. I'll be back in a minute. I've returned. This hand's slow as shit. Garbage hand. People say they go pee a minute and then take a half-hour shit. No, I just took a relaxing pee. And I grabbed another tea on my way back. Do I own Mana Crypt IRL? Sort of, not really. I've got a Mana Crypt artist proof with a painted back that I picked up for like 500 or something. But it's not like a legal Magic card. It does make a very useful proxy for when I'm playing Canlander. Which version? Nothing fancy. This is one of these. Hey, Squeak, Goblin to Bob. Thanks for 22 months. 22 spooky Bezo bucks. Smokestack resolving. All right, all right, all right. You're 4 to 1 and just sit sometimes? Oh, to pee? I almost exclusively sit. At a public urinal, it's just like a lot more convenient to just use the urinal, but when I'm at home, if you sit, you have like both hands for the fucking cell phone. And check your shit, you know? Check your shit while you piss. A little bit worried about Force Spike here. I think I'm gonna still play the getting how you're supposed to, but you sit when you're drunk, not gonna risk it. Yeah, I mean that's just smart. Opponent's doing something over there. Is this an Odawara bounce? That'd be a bit of a bummer. Unexpectedly absent, sure. Yeah, losing the smokestack means that we're like pretty vulnerable to this Teferi ult, sadly. It was X equals 3. That Teferi upticks to 7. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to crack the strand. You might add a small monitor, some Velcro on the back of the bathroom door to mount an iPad to watch me stream while you sit to piss. I mean, fucking... Oh, they're just not even trying to ult. Nice. That's what cell phones are so good for, right? Just install the Twitch app. That's what I do. If I'm like watching, like say Worlds coverage, right? Some big Magic tournament on the TV, and I don't want to miss anything when I go to the can. Just pop it up on the cell phone. It's really nice to have the cell phone up while you're watching a Twitch on the TV or the computer anyway, because like sometimes it's nice to just like have the Twitch chat right there. Yeah, I can't believe they don't take the Teferi. Do I watch myself on Twitch? I do not, no. The few minutes that when I take my bathroom breaks are like the times when I check my messages and stuff and make sure that nobody needs to get a hold of me for something. Nobody ever does. I'm not important. It's not like But I am a phone addict. And I don't check anything while I'm streaming. That always bothers me when I'm watching somebody else's stream and they're like checking their shit constantly. They're like looking away from the camera and like, I don't know. It disengages me as a viewer. So now the only time I do it is if I like if I know that there's some like message that I'm waiting on. Some like important package I need to sign for or something. And then I'll tell people what I'm doing. Not trying to ignore you. Please don't leave. Sits backwards and uses the tank as a table. Hate that. Hate that, punchers. That's unusual. And when I'm president, that will be illegal. What's the best way to learn Magic? The way that I learn anything these days is I go on fucking YouTube and I say, like, fucking learning this, and I'll get like a billion videos. Pretty much the worst way to learn something is to just like go up to people and ask them straight up. There's so much wealth of information at your fingertips. Fuck. I was hoping it'll land there and run out the wall of omens. Block for them to hear you a bit. Oh, we can scoop to that. Yeah, every comment you're getting in response to your question is horse shit. Just go watch some YouTube videos. Yeah, touch to blink whatever they steal with deck is certainly tempting. Maybe Blade Splicer to threaten it to Fairy. Maybe I don't need Wrath of God against this opponent. We have like they just don't have very many creatures, and we also have Burning and Moat and stuff. Let's do this. Yeah, Blade Splicer has multiple permanents for Smokestack, too. Could just be good. Fucking love that track. The Infernal Dance. King Kashchi? Kashchi? This is on the playlist because it's Infernal and all. I guess if I'm playing Blade Splicer, I have to cut Wall of Omens. I don't want to do that. I don't want to cut any of those either. It's all too pretty and important to cut. 41 it is. Close. So this hand would be great on the draw. I might keep it anyway, but it does take us a few turns to get rolling with the library. I really wish we had balance. I'd feel more comfortable mulling to 5 on the play if we had balance in here. Yeah, so I would play the library, and then on turn 2 I would do nothing, and then on turn 3 I'd finally start drawing. So basically like giving the opponent the play, which is maybe fine. Could Mind's Desire be good in this retro-leaning iteration of the cube? Yeah, I mean, Storm's going to be a little bit better. Fewer people just straight murdering you right out of the gates. People made fun of me for keeping 7 lands library, but I think this hand is so much worse. The library was really good against them in the first game, though. Turn 2 Tinker. Oh, nice. They got their own draw engine. Love that. Basically a turn 2 Palace Jailer over there. And then Nahiri can't answer it, because Nahiri can only answer tapped artifacts. My only thing that I dislike about Corsive Portal is that you have to fucking vote every turn. I wish you could click, like, Always Homage and just have it do the thing. If only we picked up the Tangle Wire. Oh, to tap the Corsive Portal? Yeah. Opponent sashaying on down. Oops. I have been force spiked. Cool. I would have had to discard, so whatever. What's this doing on my Halloween playlist? Did you get high, Cody? Is that what you did? Congratulations. Halluzian, thanks to 86 months there. Spooky time, yeah. Jay's coming down. Snap Fate Ceiling. Yeah, just snapping off Nahiri and exiling the Lion Sash is not crazy. I said it's not crazy. Stop screaming at me! Any of y'all ever just get like sick of those voices? They remind you you're alive? Yeah, ghosts don't haunt their fellow ghosts. You don't have any voices. Really? Yeah, I find that hard to believe. Do-doom, 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 do-doom. You like Duel of the Fates on this playlist? You put Cantina Band on yours. It's always a hit. Ooh, I kind of love that, Ponder Putty. I'm going to start a new playlist. Cantina Band into Tun. All right. What was I doing? Playing a land, drawing a card. Attempting to resolve Nahiri. Exiling the Lion Sash. Passing the turn. You can't hear the voices over the tinnitus? Ah, I see. Hey, thanks. Red Dog wins. Thanks for the $20 donation. Red Dog says, how about a classic Halloween banger by Rockwell? Sweet. Let's check it out. Oh, somebody's watching me? Fantastic. Oh, man. We're up 5 minutes on the clock. It's a real win condition if I get a smokestack down. Oh, is that Ral just going to pop the Nahiri? You can hit anything, right? Fair enough. You know, be sick. 6-mana Chandra, just clearing both walkers here. Metalworker. Any other changes that I'd make? There's one I was talking about. Oh, I like Mirari's Waken here over the green-white tap creatures thing. Like the worst opposition. This cube's got like actual opposition. Yeah, Glare, not huge on that one. But in general, I like this cube a lot. Actually, is this on my Halloween playlist? It should be. The Imperial Recruiter. Fighting Palace Jailer, sure. I wonder if the Jace emblem can actually kill me before they deck. It needs 2 more upticks, and then a downtick is 3 turns. That's 6 cards. They're down to 9. And then they're still drawing... Oh, no, they're drawing 3 a turn. So that's 9 cards down to 6. Yeah, let's see if they can beat a fucking moat. We still want to keep a hand of 7 cards, because your hand becomes your library when after a J-Salt. Hello, Glory Banger. Be insane if we just like straight up deck them here. Can you J-Salt self? Yeah, I don't think it does much though. In terms of the decking race. Do I tapped out? I think that works for me. Do I want to draw with library? Oh, if I steal the Monarchy, then I fucking deck. I was thinking Exert on Ballista, hit them, get Sarah Paragon back, play Blade Splicer. But maybe that's bad. I wonder if they fucking time out before they deck. Maybe I should have played the Lotus Petal, so I'd have touch up here, the touch blink. Oh, yeah? Got to see this guy recently. Fantastic live show. And I'm going to draw a card in turn for the Monarchy, so I should run something out here. Maybe the Crucible. I could draw a card. Yeah, let's draw a card. Operation Filth. They love to love the wealth. I'm banned? Oh no! Oh, you wanted to blink something and then play it from the graveyard? That would have been cute. I don't think Glorybringer would have been the best one to blink, but... Jack hallucinating hack. Donna Reed eats dollar bills. Oh, thanks, Vandwedge. I think I'm going to crack Lotus Petal next turn just to gain 2 life from the Paragon. You have successfully stolen the monarchy. Then the Glorybringer exerts on the Sphinx, hits the deck here, and they just deck out. That was a that was a hell of a control mirror, huh? How about that? Had him on the clock, had him on the decking. Not a very exciting opener. Just very clunky, but we do have wall on two. GG, Roka Raps. You feel like you need a drink after that match, punchers? Yeah, I don't blame you. You had no idea what you were doing. Hey, that's fair. You were drawing cards. You were playing Planeswalkers, doing control stuff. It was a long, complicated match. Card's getting good against me. Oh, your neighbor gives out full-on candy bars? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're going to get rocked every year then. I think we could probably get away with that. We typically only have, like, 2 trick-or-treaters. I think I should be fetching my Sacred Foundry this turn. They're fucking spinning. They named Massacre Worm and revealed Wormcoil Engine. Alright, alright. Maybe I'll keep this Relic of Progenitus in play. Uh-oh. It's pretty bad for me. How am I going to beat a fucking Wormcoil Engine? It's a little awkward with my Paragon now, though. Hey, fair enough. Yeah, wall blocks it. None of here you can exile it. Or that one, I wonder if the Massacre Worm's for show and tell, or maybe they're just throwing me off the Curse Scroll activation. Running the bluffs. A Billy the Fridge vibe from Froggy Fresh? I can see that. They're pretty similar. Froggy Fresh got started much younger than Billy the Fridge, but they're both like YouTube folks. This Sarah Paragon was worth a few cards, huh? Not bad. Now it's gonna help me finish off that card. You miss Billy the Fridge actually rapping. I'm out of the loop. I have no idea what he's up to. I rated him a couple of times when he used to do like box opening streams. They were missing a mountain the whole time. You left an hour ago, right after the first game of match 1. Glad to see you didn't miss much. You missed very little, the Ziggs, yeah. We did timeout plus deck our opponent in the third game. I mulliganed on the play and kept a library hand, knowing that I wasn't going to get to draw for the library until turn 3. It was fucking awesome. It was it was what we built this deck for. Definitely would have hit this Chandra with that scroll. Four, 5, 6. We're mana short of the Mindslaver. Look at this value. I might sandbag the plains to play for value next turn. Voltaire is like the perfect fucking Halloween music. Motherfucker was like made for Halloween, right? Keeping the 7-lander with something. Oh, I think that was just a good hand, Big Ben. The name Massacre Worm again. Oh, I should be playing it with Sarah Paragon. Then I don't gain 2 life when it dies. Oh, the Nahiri ult can get Mindslaver. I hope that comes up. So then the win con we've seen so far is Wormcoil, so I guess the moat stays in. I wonder if the Wrath is bad. What if we cut Wrath? If we touch the Spirit Realm. I was about to have two turns in a row of theirs. How do you figure? The Angel only rebuys permanents that cost 3 or less, so that's not Mindslaver. This deck can win from so many angles. Mostly the one. mostly the one. Just like a sense of despair and a gradual grinding noise. Oh, you're fine, Milkman. They're not running out the Mindslaver, and it could be pretty bad if they've got Dak. Bounce the Mindslaver. Might have a mana drain for the replay. City Traders could play around. Mana leak. I don't know. Oh, this is a fucking callback. Actual Cannibal, Shia LaBeouf. They just tutored for Cyclonic Rift. That's got to be a good sign for me. Blood oozing from your stump leg. Now this is culture. Let's do that shit. Which we haven't discarded. Probably the Grim Monolith, huh? I guess we could have played the Treachery first. It's whatever. Oh yeah, it would have just gone back to hand. Alright, how many cards do they got? We could make them discard all their lands. Oh, no, we couldn't. I inverted 7 for a second there. Monolith, Borrower, Karn, Ulamog. Let's keep 7. Let's keep 7 in hand. So they do have some flyers in their deck. And we did shuffle all their fucking bounce spells back into their deck. So the moat's not good, but not bad either. I wonder if I'm supposed to crack this relic. That Mind Flavor was pretty good. I'd be like dead by now. Well, no, because of the moat, maybe. I don't know. I would have taken a lot of damage from that Brazen Borrower, though. Yeah, that's not bad. Hmm. Let's skip that. 6 mana. Shark Typhoon? Oh, dear. Oh, farts. I might miss my not having a Wrath here. Note that I cannot tap Planeswalkers or enchantments to Tanglewire. Well, that's all of it. Oh, let's play Glorybringer. They do still have treachery. What about it? We also just get a turn, get stash. Yeah, with Smokestack, you want to invert the order. With Tangle Wire, you want to keep the order. Flickering the opponent's Tangle Wire? I mean, that'd be hilarious. Damn, that would've been sick. Oh, I should play out my land. I think we're going underneath library on their turn anyway. I assume we're naming treachery. It'd be hilarious to keep naming Massacre Worm. That'd be a good bit. They named treachery and revealed Gilded Drake. Hey, Moss, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 66 months. I think they're going to play Treachery and trigger the Shark Typhoon. I kind of just want to... What if I just blink my Glorybringer now? I think they're just dead, right? I mean, they'd have to rip. But, like, just don't even let them cast it. Oh, yeah, if you watch my drafts, you would not know it's a Vintage Cube. I don't really draw... I don't really give any power with this one. Yeah, they just won't have a target for Treachery. And the Gilded Drake can't get cast. And then the Glorybringer comes back into play at end of turn and attacks them down to 9. Chandra's worth 8 damage. The other Chandra's worth 2 damage. Looks like lethal. Unless they rip, of course. They could rip. Well, they drew something. Okay, that's fine. Still not enough mana to cast the Treachery, and we can Chandra nuke the Shark token in their face. Oh, the Glorybringer could also just nuke it, Yeah, the opponent's hand was Treachery and Gilded Drake, and so we blinked out our Glorybringer on their upkeep to just deny them plays. Well, you would fizzle the Treachery Real Milkman if you waited for them to cast it. Soul Ring, eh? That's very good against me. With all my Armageddons and such. Immediately. Maybe in here you can answer it at some point. Maybe we can draw a red source at some point, huh? Might be another one where Wrath of God gets boarded out. We'll see what else they got. Thanks for the sub! Hey, Big Damn Bust, thanks for the resub, thanks for 4 months. Man, we have a real rough time with opposing walkers. Kind of always been the issue with this archetype I'm jamming here. Yeah, Smokestack's one of my better plays. Versus opposing walkers, because then you can get in and make them sack the walkers. Really wish I had balance versus Grizzlebrand. At least we got Relic. Looks like they're doing some kind of reanimator thing. This opener's kind of sick. It's not a library opener, but it's still pretty sick. We're going to turn to the Worn Power Stone and then play Crucible. The Boomer Cube's been pretty good vibes. That's been my favorite part. I haven't been, like, winning an especially large amount with this cube or whatever. A little bit more now that I've, like, gotten my cube legs. But, it's mostly the vibes that I've been digging. A lot of classic cards. Getting their chance to shine again. Love seeing that Crucible resolve. And you're basically just hoping that they don't reanimate that Archon for a while, not until we find like Relic or something. This Liliana is going to get to alt, and then we'll sack like half of our lands. Whatever. Worst things have happened. They immediately have double land. Yeah, I was hoping to keep them off of their shit. This is maybe wrong. Maybe I shouldn't be playing that. About to lose all my mana. On the other hand, it does kind of like stash some cards over there. Like if I have to sack Crucible, at least I've got like a land drop and plays. So we have a City of Traders here. I'll be a mana short of playing the Chandra. In the old days, that was the laugh line. I guess if we waited to turn on the burning, then they would have clicked it, Got a loading screen here. Are you folks still here? It's not my internet, is it? I had my internet fade out yesterday, so I'm all paranoid. We are? Okay, cool. What year was this song recorded? That's a good question. I mean, it's a hot minute, right? I would guess 50s. The Masochism Tango. That's pretty good. I really want this Smokestack, but I should probably keep this Crucible, Yeah, it's a great split. Yeah, you can't let me keep Smokestack and Crucible in the same pile. If you do that, and even if I've only got like, yeah. If it was like just those two permanents, I think I would keep that. Ooh. Deciding whether to fetch there or not. Actually, how many planes are left in the deck? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 exiled. Looking at the deck list, I've got 6 planes. All right, cool. This is a good time. I hope my opponent's having a good time. There's a little bit of risk of decking here, huh? Maybe this here he won't loot. Good times, good win. I have thought about bringing in the Kozilek. One of the more unique games you ever seen? Oh, that's normal. That's normal for a pile of Crucible, Geddon, smokestack nonsense. Yeah, when I played the Burning, when I had 4 lands to their 3 and they had active Liliana, like, that's kind of what we were buckling in for, right? It's like, they're gonna ult and that's fine. What? We'll try Spirited Lab. Hey, thanks, Ninja Verde. Ninja Verde. This is a Halloween-y song, right? People watch horror movies on Halloween. Or is this a horror movie? It's horror enough. Well, that's an excellent hand for this, the last game with this deck, Psychological thriller, yeah. Some horror elements for sure, though. Really thinking about running out the Chalice. Invert with Smokestack, so the opponent sacks first. Then next turn we'll sack the Workshop, and that allows us to play this Glorybringer. Smoke levels rising, yes, the smog grows. I do think my opponent's going to reanimate this Muldrifter. Based on what I've seen out of their deck. We'll see, though. Not quite in the MC Chris mood. Let's play Ray Gun Cowboys. What's up, opponent? Would you like to Liliana uptick? Him to Trock, hitting 2 lands. Oh my. Once again, invert. Uptick. Play a land from the graveyard, as you do. Get my little exert on, deny them a permanent to sack. That's it, folks. That was like the most miserable deck to trophy with you could imagine. Just the most miserable, painful. Just a grinding of sweat and tears and gore. Oh my god. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Nobody had fun except for me. I had all the fun. Ooh. And I was just gifted a sandwich. This is a great day. What a great fucking day. Love you.